Is it too soon to be talking sweep, T-Mac?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Too soon to be too soon?
It's too soon.
Okay.
It's too soon. We've seen this before last year. Completely different team by adding KD to this, this 73-win team of last year. But I think when you're talking about the best player in the world, and that's LeBron James, you can never count him out and what he's the adjustments that they're gonna make for game 2.
Y'all keep saying that, but it looked like last night LeBron was playing well.
Well, he played well, but they were terrible on defense. They just showed the highlight of the backdoor lob that KD got. LeBron, you got to stay connected. It's the finals. You don't make those type of mistakes when you locked in. They wasn't locked in on defense, and it showed.
Yeah, I mean, transition defense, they're one of the worst in the league all season long. And that's just a recipe for disaster when you're playing against the Golden State Warriors, who are one of the best transition teams because they have Clay on one side running the wing. You got Steph Curry running the wing or have the ball in his hands. And then if you got KD coming up the middle, that's why you saw so many wide open dunks, because they were like, we're going to choose between stopping the ball or getting out to the shooters. And that's just a recipe for disaster. But Cleveland does have some room for improvement. They can do better with not turning the ball over and getting back on defense.
Everybody was running from KD last night. As you see, that's why he got all those dunks walking down the lane. Nobody wanted to guard him.
Did you see my Usher photo?
Yeah,
I mean, that was great.
The Red Sea. Come on, bro. Come on.
You know what they look like, the Cleveland team? They look like the team that was not playing very good defense at the end of the regular season. Like, they reverted back to that. And having gone through the Eastern Conference, I mean, nobody's really challenging them. They're not playing this type of competition, this type of offensive power. So, they definitely need to make those defense adjustments in game 2.
Right. Okay, again, that's all nice to say.
Yeah.
Paul, I'm going to turn to you because you played against the Warriors this very season, this team. Your Clippers team definitely felt you had to run at them a couple times going into those games, and they did not go well for you guys. Everything you tried, nothing worked. What does that feel like?
It's a left out on an island type feeling. I mean, I had a chance to witness them put up like 50 points in a quarter, which is like, I've never seen that in my 19 years in playing basketball. So this team's upside and their ability offensively by adding Durant is just unlimited. So, Cleveland has to go back to the drawing board, figure out how they can defend a lot better, how they can control Durant and Curry. You can't let both of them get off. On a night where you don't let Clay get off, Draymond, they both played well defensively, but they gave really not much offensively. So you got to go back and see, what do we want to give up and what do we want to give, and what do we want to take away?
Well,
that's why the team's so dangerous.
Here's what nobody is really talking about, right? You talk about the two stars on each team. You talk about KD and Steph. You talk about Bron and Kyrie. Well, if you look at how Kyrie and Bron have to get their points, they're controlling the ball. They're not on the receiving end of anybody passing them the ball. So more so, they got to work a lot more often to get shots. If you look at KD and Steph, their ball movement, their body movement, their cutting, their slashing, they're on the recipient end of passes from somebody else, and it's a lot easier for them to score the ball. So these guys got to find a way to get more easier baskets than those guys on the other end.
That is, again, I love that you say it. I'm interested to see if they can do it. It's hard against this team.
Sure.
I mean, that's why we're in the NBA Finals, right? It is difficult to do. We'll have to see if these guys are up to it.